If they ain't got it, I'ma mask up and take it. 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 Mask up and take it.
What's going on, guys? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, and today's video is going to be a Slipknot mask review. We're not unboxing it because it didn't come directly from the artist. I did get this mask in a trade, but I will be doing an overview of the entire mask and headpiece and showing it to you in full detail and explaining a lot about it because this thing is fucking sick. Definitely one of the coolest displays that I have right now, and I'm just very stoked to have it. So let's get right into it. So here we have it. This is going to be the All Hope Is Gone DJ Starscream Sid Wilson mask and headdress, or headpiece, or hat, or whatever you want to call that thing. And there's a few reasons this whole thing is special, and the first reason is that the mask was sculpted alongside Sid Wilson's actual All Hope Is Gone mask. A buddy of Daniel Wright's, who made this mask, has a real DJ Starscream All Hope Is Gone mask, and Daniel sculpted this directly off of that mask. It wasn't recasted, but it was sculpted right next to it, so the reference is uncanny. And another reason this thing is so special is because it all lights up just like Sid's actual headdress and mask. And I will turn the lights off here in just a second to let you see all the different colored lights, because with my filming lights on right now, you can't quite see them in their full effect. So I'll just show you around this real quick, and then we will turn the lights off and you guys can see it glowing in the dark. So for those of you that don't know, Sid never actually wore this headdress with Slipknot. He wore the mask and the headdress while he was doing some solo DJ stuff, and obviously you can tell that it's very Transformers inspired, kind of like the mask, and it just really seems to complement the mask a lot, especially in those pictures and as a display piece, because look at it. So yeah, let's turn the lights off and I'll let you guys take a look at it in the dark. So here we have it in the dark, and as you can see, we've got the red lights on the outside there. We've got this blue underglow, and what the camera is not picking up is the fact that the eyes are actually glowing green. So let me lift this up real quick. There, you can see it a little bit better with some of that blue off of there, but the blue kind of overtakes it on camera. In person, it stands out really well, but for some reason, it's not translating to camera. But look how fucking sick that is. Definitely one of the most innovative and definitely one of the most unique pieces in my collection to this day, and I couldn't be happier to have it. This thing is fucking amazing. Just super cool to see on a shelf. I can't believe Daniel went through all the trouble of making this work, and I will show you how it works here in just a second. But yeah, just take this in, because that's a beautiful fucking sight, and I can't get over it. Super, super cool. So I'm just going to give you guys a real quick look at how this stuff works. In the actual headdress here, we have a little compartment in the back with a battery pack that's tucked into this foam piece. And if I slide that out, as you can see, it's just got batteries in there, and this thing comes all the way out, but it's kind of hard to get with one hand. And these just control the two different lights. So there's red lights and blue lights on here. And when you flick the switch, that takes the blue lights off, and then turn those back on. If you flick this side, turns the red lights off. So it's all pretty simple. You can have it off all the time or on all the time. Obviously you're gonna drain the batteries pretty quick if you leave it on, but there's that. And then it's pretty much the same concept for the Starscream mask. There's a battery pack right on the back side of the top strap that goes over the head. So when you hit this switch back here, you can turn the lights off or back on. Like I said, if I were to have people over to look at the collection, I would just turn this stuff on and let it sit for a while, because these little tiny lights aren't going to drain the batteries too quick. But if it's just sitting down here, I would have them off all the time. So it's all pretty simple. It just takes a lot of work to make it work the way that it's supposed to, and it's just very innovative and cool. Not a lot of mask makers would want to go through the trouble of doing something like that just to see it all together. So it's pretty innovative and very cool what Daniel has done here. So I've turned all the lights in the building off, and this is a look at it in the dark with the lights on the mask and the headdress on. And another cool thing about the mask is that the mouth actually opens when you open your mouth, so I can stretch it open just like Sid's real one. The only difference between Sid's real one and this one is the fact that the eyebrows don't move, but Dan actually does make a version of these masks with the animatronic eyebrows and the little controller so that you can move the eyebrows up and down. and the mouth still opens and stuff. So if you had all of that with this, it would be the full set and it would be fucking insane. So like I said before, I'm super stoked to add this to the collection. You guys can see that it's a cool ass piece. Even if you don't like this mask, you can appreciate the craftsmanship and the work that went into this. Another thing is the fact that the mask and the headdress are both super light. I think the headdress is just carved out of foam, like hand carved. So it's very lightweight, and you can move around easy in it. It's not gonna wear you out. Like I could wear this out at a gig or for like Halloween or a party or anything and not get tired of it. So that is definitely a plus. So I couldn't be happier to have it here in the set. I wanna thank Bill Van Tholen for a super easy trade in getting this and helping me get this for the collection. I'm very happy with it, and I would recommend doing business with him if the opportunity arises. So I'm gonna show it to you real quick in the light with the lights on while it's still on my head. This just gives you a little bit better idea of the detail in the headdress while I wear it. The lights are still on, but we do have some very intense lighting hitting me, so the lights on the sides here and the eye lights don't look as intense as they normally do. But yeah, you get the idea. Alright guys, that is going to be it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed watching, and I hope that you guys go check out Drop Bear Studios and pick up one of these amazing pieces, because it's hard to tell how long he's going to want to sit there and do these really extensive, really complex job. So I would recommend scooping one up as soon as you possibly can. That's going to be all for this video. We will see you guys later.